How's it going, YouTubers? Cornwolf here, back with a new video for you all this time. It's the Elder Scrolls Online. I'll do a little video update soon for you all. I do apologise for no recent updates from me. It's been a bit manic at work, etc. But I'm not just an Xbox or a console player. I am also a massive PC gamer, but more so MMOs. I've been playing MMOs since World of Warcraft came out years ago. Bounced between quite a few different MMOs, always like to give them a shot, so I was excited for this. So I've actually got the Imperial edition of this game, so I've been playing now for about 6 days, not solidly, watched WrestleMania and different things, so I've not been able to play as much as I'd like, but leveling is quite slow. So anyway, to the point, just wanted to make a video just to show people a few tips and tricks, and a few add-ons that you can get, how to get certain things. So if you've just got the game, how to get your items, what to do with the items, and different things like that. So I've got America here, who is a level 1 sorcerer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to some gameplay, and then we'll just show you a few things from there. So here we are in game. I've done the opening sequence, which is just a little tutorial, basically just getting used to the game. So I'm just going to go through a few little things here that will hopefully enhance your gameplay. So again, the add-ons I've got installed are the Wicked, however you pronounce it, framework, the full immersion, and the outfitter. You have to have the framework for these other two to work. The Foundry tactical combat, so when you're attacking something, you get on screen points, how much you're hitting for, how much experience you're getting, and things like that. And spam filter, because people just talk rubbish in the chat selling gold and whatnot, so that just helps filter that rubbish out. So if we back out of there, to actually get into the settings, you actually have to go to settings, and then it's just down here for the settings here. The main thing I want to show you here is the Basgrim's toolbar. When you first launch this, it's going to be off, so just turn it on and then it'll appear, so it's not on by default. And you can move this around and that, but I just like it at the top. So anybody that's had Titan panel before for World of Warcraft, it's something similar to that. And personally for me here, it's got the time, your current zone, your level, and your experience, and it's also got how much experience I've got and how much experience I need to the next level. It's got my bags, so it's got how many slots I'm using, how many maximum slots I've got, and you can set your thresholds here. It's got your shards here, and then your gold. It does display other things, but obviously being only level 3 in the game, it's a little bit limited on actually what it's going to show. And basically just turn these on and off down here. So I've got my clock set to 24 hours, didn't bother having the timestamp there, this is time. And obviously with it being a 24-hour clock, I've got the AM PM off. You can have your FPS here, but I know when my FPS is going to drop, so I'm not that bothered about that. I've kept the zone on. You can turn your name and things on, but it just makes it bigger. I wanted it quite compact. Experience bar, and you can change this to a percentage or what you need and things like that, whatever helps you out there. And the horse, so you might not be aware, but once you actually get a horse in game, you have to feed it every 20 hours, and once you've fed it, you'll get one of 3 bonuses, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm just outside the stable now. Having the Imperial edition, I get to buy my first horse for 1 gold, and get to use that straight off the bat. So you get to feed it, I think it's every 20 hours, and this just gives you the countdown, so you know when you need to feed your horse, which is really handy. And then you've got your bag space here, which you can alter, and you can set the thresholds for when you think, it's going to go red for your low bag space, moderate bag space, things like that. You will fill them very quickly. Soul gems, I've got it on, and this is basically which allows you to respawn where you are. So it shows you, on the left it will be how many you actually have, and on the right it will show you actually how many you've got full, so you actually have to fill them yourselves. And then you've got the gold, And then if you want, I'm not a massive PvPer, but you can show your alliance points there, and there are other things that come with this as well, but that's the main one I wanted to show you for there. And then you've got the settings for it's the Foundry Tactical Combat, so you can change how that comes in and out and what's actually displayed, and then the spam filter, you can add people to your ignore list and different things like that. So that's the bar thing there that I wanted to show you mainly. So if we go into the stable, so I've started on the I started actually on this ship, I think it was. So if you just come up to the horse icon, which is your stable, and you get to come here straight away. So you can just ignore any quests, go to this woman, and by the time you've done a few quests, you'll see that you've got a bit of gold. Visit the stable and the Imperial horse. There it is, 1 gold. As you can see, they all have different stats. So your Imperial horse starts with 15 speed, 10 stamina and 0 carrying, and the carrying means basically it expands your inventory, which is a massive help because you can get anything you want in the game. You can pretty much pick up anything, do all the crafting, etc. So as you can see, they all change. So if we buy this horse now, it just tells you how to use it, and basically if you press H, shout it in, and there it is. Give it a quick, and there we are. But if we just unmount and then speak to the stable master again, and you can see at the top here, if I just do that, it's 0, so it means my horse needs feeding. Now if you speak to this lady, view stable again, and it just tells you here about it, and basically it's 250 gold. It sounds a lot, but it's not a lot. So you can't buy your horse and straight off the bat start banging stuff on it, so you've got to do a bit of questing and different things, but you get to increase the speed, the stamina and the capacity, and basically it's 250. The bag of feed here, the oats, will increase the capacity, hay will increase the stamina, and then the apples increase the speed. So I'd recommend doing quite a bit here, and getting your capacity up, and speed and stamina. Obviously the stamina is when you're sprinting on your horse, or galloping, whatever you want to call it. So you can gallop for longer, or you can have speed. I don't know whether that's overall speed, so just when you're generally running or when you're galloping, I'm not sure. And the other thing here is you can edit the name. So it's currently called Diamond, and we will just call it blah, blah, blah. What should we call it? It doesn't really matter. Let's call it Jack. And it doesn't matter what other people have. Click save there, bang, done. And it tells you what level it is, and what it is. So that's basically the horse there. You come out here and you just have to come back here, and you can use these wayward points, the way shies, to come back here as and when you need to. So basically that's the stables for you, and then I'll do a couple more videos and I'll show you a bit of the crafting and the abilities that you can have there and how they're going to help you. So just for the first video, just want to show you this add-on, and also how to get your mount if you've got the Imperial edition. So until next time, leave any likes, subscribes, any comments that you'd like for future videos for the Elder Scrolls Online.